No, my new theory is this, man, because you know how there's like in the Bhagavad Gita and stuff, there's stuff about like UFOs and like nuclear bombs and all this like futuristic stuff.
Yeah.
And then also in India, they're all obsessed with multiple lives and reincarnation.
And women.
And ladies. So I think
And kisses.
They love kisses.
And
I haven't
holding
figured out
hands.
kisses yet into this bigger system, but it's in there. No, India already went through. They were the advanced society.
Yeah.
And then they collapsed. And then they're like, hey, everyone's just doing the same shit we did. Life goes on, baby.
And life goes on.
It's all about cycles. That's why they're all about reincarnation, is they're like, you guys are doing bombs?
Come on.
A Blue Elephant Man did bombs here billions of years ago. That would be, I wonder who will move in here.
Let's find them.
We should
leave a note somewhere under one of the tiles that's gonna fall as soon as they move.
Yeah.
in. Put a little envelope.
Oh, we should realistically do.
Don't expect this to ever get fixed. Love your previous
Much
tenant.
like the Hindus told us, the cycle continues.
The cycle has continued.
And then they're like, what the fuck? And then at the bottom it says, listen to a funny dinner. You'll get
and then
it.
something falls on their head.
It's a funny
We got like a card in there that opens up.
Yeah.
Those greeting cards.
They ever have a
That comes out all tinny.
They ever have a Seinfeld where it's like, his roof collapse?
You have a Seinfeld where they all get a concussion.
Kramer's like, the whole episode, Kramer's saying he's fixing the roof. And then Jerry's like, Kramer, you're just holding that tile up. And Kramer's like, no, I'm working on it.
I'm working.
Kramer, move your arms.
I'm working.
Kramer became a beam. He's a beam.
It's a load-bearing Kramer.
My friend Bob Sacramento says you can look right through him and see outside.
I'd like to have Kramer bear my load. Know what I mean?
You want to have a racist?
I want to fuck a racist Kramer.
That is so funny. It's like no one will ever forgive Kramer. Like people have done so much worse stuff, but it's still like, nope. Kramer will never be forgiven.
What if he'd done that? I would have loved if that bit had just killed.
Oh, that would have been that would have one of those things where it's like you see that clip gets out, and then Michael Richards has to be like, yeah, but look at this clip from the second show, The Big Crush.
It was a
The
weird crowd.
first show Fridays always
It was
tight.
a weird crowd.
Yeah.
He pulls like an Ari and puts out a 45-minute clip where it just gets worse and worse.
Here's the full video.
By the end of it, he's yelling about Turkish people.
Yeah.
He's just racist against everybody.
If you want to be taken seriously, lose the fucking mustache. No, I don't think Hitler's was stupid.
I loved it.
Hey, has anyone ever pointed out this? Michael Jordan tried to have a Hitler mustache.
That's
Has
crazy.
that ever
right?
been a thing that people have talked about in the context
crazy.
of comedy?
It's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I've almost got a Hitler mustache.
Yeah, I was about to say, you kind of noticed like,
I've been trimming the sides of it a little bit more every day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can, like, you know how, like, if you get fatter and fatter, but you see somebody every day?
oh yeah, you get used
I'm
to
seeing
it.
if I can trim it a little bit and see if people at work eventually are like, do you have a Hitler mustache? If I just slowly do it, maybe they won't notice when it gets to full on.
That's how he
Hitler.
did it.
Yeah, he started with a beard.
He had a big old Kaiser. Snip, snip every day. I will pull out a hair for every inch of Poland. No, man. Over quarantine in the beginning, I shaved into a Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I wonder if me alone can like overcome the fact that when I see myself in a mirror, I go, I have a Hitler mustache.
Could you do it?
No, I had it for like 10 days, and it was always shocking to me. And there'd also be moments where I'd like be in a car and I'd be like, why are these 20-year-olds all looking at me and laughing? I mean, that normally happens, but
That normally happens, but it's because I'm dirty.
this seems meaner.
It's because I'm dirty and listening to fucking Zydeco
Yeah, it's because I'm blasting Zydeco while eating a rotisserie chicken.
while I'm sucking the marrow out of a bone.
Yeah, oh, I don't do that.
Marrow's good for you.
I say literally, it's for the birds. Let them crack the bones.
Birds are strong, man.
Birds are strong.
When I was driving over here, I saw a woman with a stroller.
A bird with a stroller.
A bird with a stroller.
A bunch of twigs. How'd you make a wheel out of twigs?
It was a rough ride for the baby bird.
Yeah. Trump at a rally. Not a lot of people showed up. Not the best move.
Is he still doing rallies?
Yeah, he's at a rally that like they were expecting a bunch of people and only like 100 showed up or whatever.
That's enough.
And then he had to eat all the extra pizza. Just trumping around a giant party sub.
Trump's got like 8,000 Solo cups. He's like, well, I guess I'm not doing dishes for
I
a
can't
while.
fit all these leftovers in my fridge. Somebody take some.
Does anybody want the Supreme?
Do you like coleslaw? I got like coleslaw.
Who brought the potato salad? Do you want to take this home with you?
We'll put the coleslaw into Solo cups, put saran wrap over top. Everybody can take a little
Everybody
bit.
can have a little bit home with him.
I'm just at a rally, like preparing leftovers for everyone. I made you a plate.
Who's got it? Do you want a turkey leg?
You said you got a kid at home. Are they vegan?
They hungry? I know you're poor. You look smelly.
I'm trying to help out everybody. I'm good guy Trump.
Oh, man. I bet Trump is getting so much pussy.
Probably. That's your favorite word.
Pussy?
I know it's when I edit it. It's your... Everyone gets $1 at home. Now here's how, because you know Noah's Ark.
Yeah, sure. I've heard about it.
You think there was like, Noah's like, God was like, Noah, go get 2 of every animal. But what if Noah was do you think it was possible Noah was like a racist guy? And then he's just like in China. He's like, all right, 2 of you animals, come with me. 2 of you freaking animals. Just 2, it's him, it's like some lions, some giraffes.
2 Chinese
2
guys.
Chinese fellas. Yeah, I can't tell the males and females of these ones apart.
I hope I got the right ones.
A bunch of freaking animals. And God's like,
Can't you color code your hats or something?
We're going to do a second flood. We're going to flood the boat. We picked the wrong Noah.
You think all those animals would have fit on that boat?
No. Also, that story's so funny because it's like, the archaeologists and stuff think that it was just like in the Mediterranean Sea and then the Black Sea.
Yeah.
That flooded. So it's so funny to him be like, we need to get 1 of every animal. Everything from an Athenian sheep to a Spartan sheep. It's like 12 animals.
A Turkish goat.
Yeah, it's fucking the shit that lives in that 12-mile radius.
An Italian rabbit.
My basement's gonna flood. Get 1 of every cockroach.
1 of every Christmas ornament. Quick, somebody get the light-up jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Get the Santa that we can put 1 bulb in the base of.
Somebody grab my yearbooks.
You think Noah had a son, and then
Yes.
We did. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't just think it. I know it.
This is a Bible. We take it literally. This is the letter of the law style podcast. No, I mean, you think Noah had a son, and then he was like, Barnabas, get in the boat. The rains are coming. Get out. Why do you have that inner tube? What is this, a rope tied to the ark? And Barnabas is just out there, sunglasses. Woo!
Shotgun and natty lights.
Get this baby up to speed, Pops. Woo! I'm tubing all of Earth. That would suck if you got ditched off the tube because the whole arc would have to turn. Hold on. We'd have to loop the whole arc back through.
It's gonna be faster if we just circle the globe.
Have one of these giraffes stick their necks over to help grab the tube. We need a giraffe or someone with a long arm.
Let's get a giraffe and like a sloth at the end. They got long arms.
They should do like an Ace Ventura, Bruce Almighty crossover.
You'd have to get 2 Jim Carreys.
Alrighty then. No, That would be great. He's like, God's trying to kill all the animals.
I better cop in their ass.
I better fight God. No, we all know the third Ace Ventura as that classic scene where because my pitch for the third Ace Ventura is animal rights. 'Cause animal rights, factory farming and all that.
Yeah.
So he needs to go undercover to explore the factory. So Jim Carrey dressed up as a cow.
Okay.
And then we get the hilarious scene where they're like, time to milk.
And they just jerk off Jim
And then
Carrey.
it's a close-up on Jim Carrey's face. Ooh!
He said Jim Ferry. They called him that in high school. Like, he was
Jim Ferry.
prancing around with his goofy face.
Oh, look, it's Mr. Impression Man.
Oh, Jim Carrey. More like Jim Ferry, if you ask me.
I'm like Jim fucking Queer. I'm not a clever bully. I
More
mostly
like
use
Jim
my fists.
Gary. Wait, what'd you mean to say?
He reminds me of Gary,
Gary.
from math class.
What do you mean?
Another one of our fellow classmates.
What about him reminds you of Gary?
Yeah, because he's from Canada. 'Cause this would be taking place in Canada. No, but you get him. He's as the cow,
He's the cow.
and they milk him.
He's dressed up like a sexy OnlyFans girl in his cow bikini.
I don't know if I would use the word sexy, but
You don't think cows are hot? That is a trend that women are dressing in now that I do not understand.
no, I've noticed that being the whole it's leopard print. That's so 80s.
Done. Now I look like a fucking cow.
How about a cow
I'm a
print?
sexy sow. Wait, that's a pig.
Yeah. I mean, hey, a lot of these gals are both.
Oh.
No, I'm just joking.
Cow pig?
Well, some of them dress up. Some of them have the crooked tail.
It's got a little curly tail.
It's just girls on Instagram, and they've got the little pig nose.
I'm hot.
I'm cute.
I'm so hot. Somebody come milk me. You're wearing a pig snout.
Milk the bacon grease.
Milk my pig tits.
No, but we get to see Jim Carrey because he doesn't do sequels. But I think he would come out of retirement. It's
The
him.
Truman Show 2.
No, it'd be it'd be perfect. You get you team him up with some young OnlyFans girl. She's the cash. They go as the cow
Cash
together.
cow.
Cash cow. What is that? Like you're milking a cow and then someone comes up.
It's when you go to milk a cow and then Bill Bailey pops his head out. Welcome to the cash cow.
The president.
Moo moo.
The cat. You ever been in the cash cab?
I wish, man. They should remake Slumdog Millionaire, but in cash cab.
Ben. It's just Ben Bailey torturing some random fucking Italian kid.
You're gonna be glad I did this when you're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah.
Bill Bailey.
How'd you know Nixon's dog's name was Checkers?
Once again, I was in a cash cab, and Bill Bailey made me read a whole encyclopedia.
How did you? No, they should do that for
They
other
should
stuff.
combine like cash cab and taxi cab confessions, and then like they ask a trivia question, and if they get them all right, they get to fuck Bill Bailey
Hey, how about Beetle Bailey?
or Beetle Bailey. Beetle Bailey would be the laziest lover.
I know.
What a pillow princess Beetle Bailey would be. And then you'd be halfway through fucking him, and you'd look around, and you realize he's in the corner eating a sandwich.
Yeah. Where's the Hagar?
You're fucking a hole in a tree.
I'm trying to fuck that dog from Get Fuzzy.
Trying to fuck Satchmo or whatever his name was. Something with an S. I don't know.
Far Side. I'm trying to go inside.
Family Circus? Don't even
Get me started.
get me started.
Kathy, get out of here.
No, thank you. What were the ones that were dramatic? What were one of those called?
I don't know, man, but it always annoyed me that Spider-Man would be in there.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, in the Cleveland Plain Dealer, they had a 3-panel Spider-Man.
Sounds like a bad.
Sounds like, yeah.
Sounds like a boy blackjack dealer.
Yeah, Cleveland Plain Dealer.
From out to be celebrity impersonators.
I mean, the Cleveland Plain Dealer would have Spider-Man, and I was like a kid, and I was like, oh, cool, Spider-Man. I'll get to go on an adventure
And
with
then
him.
you've already read it.
Yeah, it's like...
While you're thinking about how great it's going to be, you realize you've already read it.
Panel 1, hello, Mary Jane. Panel 2, Mary Jane looks at Spider-Man. Panel 3, hi, Spider-Man.
Those fucking... I can't remember what those, like, dramatic ones were called. What an easy fucking job that would be. Every day you've got to come up with 3 panels. You have a fucking year and a half to make a conversation happen.
Drama.
Dramatic newspaper cartoons.
You know what would be original? If we did captions for the New York Caption Contest. That's a comedy idea no one's done.
No one's ever done that before. Let's get into the... I'm going to become a newspaper cartoon.
Hey, what if we did Mad Libs?
I love a good Mad Lib.
Most people, when they do most people aren't comedians, so when they do Mad Libs, it's not funny.
Yeah.
But when
so the man went to the store. I went to Kroger, and the carton of eggs I bought didn't have a barcode on it.
Didn't have any yolks.
Didn't have anything. It was all egg whites.
It was just shells. Someone had drilled out all the shells.
Drilled out the shells. It didn't have a barcode on it, and I was in the self-checkout, so I went up to the lady, and I was like, hey, this doesn't have a barcode. And she came over, and she, just put it down on the thing, and then, stared at the computer for a minute, and then she went, you can just have them.
Hell yeah.
So I know what kind of eggs I'm buying from now on. Also, I'm going to start ripping the barcode off things.
You should just rip the barcode off everything.
Yeah. None of this has barcodes.
Don't let Satan take over the world like that. The mark of the beast is the barcode.
We're all going to have a barcode soon
Because of
enough.
consumerism. What do you think of the idea that the Christian theology as we know it is actually the devil, and that Satanism is actually Christianity?
Makes
And
sense.
that's why the Catholic Church and world religious leaders are so oppressive and evil.
Makes sense.
And Satanists are so cool.
And Satanists are so cool and want me to fuck their wives.
Yeah, they're always trying to have me make love to their partners.
They're always trying to get me to fuck their wives. You ever had sex with a married woman?
Man, that would be cool. Do you think, I don't know, how long has divorce been around?
A couple of years.
You think do you think it was always the same?
What do you mean?
Like in medieval times when...
Yeah, let's go to medieval times.
Some
Get
guy...
divorced.
No, just some guy I'm going to get divorced. And then all of a sudden he's got hey, I just bought a new carriage for my horse.
No.
And check out this new tunic I got.
Check out my
I'm going
ring.
to work in the fields. But Roger, that's a young man's game. You're nigh 40. Aye, but I feel
young again.
I'm a young man again.
Puts his back out, dies on a style.
I will
pile
go
of
work in the
bricks.
fields again. Where the maidens are.
It's where the maidens are, the field.
Yeah, they hide them. All the kings went, ladies, get out of my sight. That's a thing. I was watching a thing about aliens and shit and a history, and they're talking about how when angels and God Hercules and Zeus and all that shit and all those stories, they're there's a running theme of these beings coming down and being very attracted by earthly females.
Yeah.
So it is very funny to imagine it's you're some alien explorer and you're no, we found a planet. They don't necessarily have intelligent life, but they got something going on.
They got some stuff.
You just find a field of horses. You're God, those mares though. I know I'm a creature of celestial nature.
Do you think an alien's ever come down and just seen just a horse and been this planet's full of idiots?
Dork. So that's what happened is an alien came down, he saw that it was all just dumb animals.
Yeah.
So he's I'm just going to smoke a joint. It's kind of hot. I'm going to pop my shirt off. No one's fucking around. All of a sudden, some fucking Roswell citizen goes, "Hey, who's that thing?" And then the alien's like, "Ah, you fucking scared the shit out of me, dude."
Jesus.
All I know how to do now is fuck you, taking your asshole temperature. That's my only retaliation.
Oh my god. Knocking over some trash cans.
Knocking over some trash.
Oh, I wrote a joke.
What was your joke?
Hey, where did Johnny Depp go to acting school to learn how to be a pirate? Juilliard.
That's a good one.
Hey, where did the pirate, when he got caught and he had to represent himself in the court of law, where did he go to law school?
Where?
Harvard.
Why did Johnny Depp get kicked out of the premiere of Peanut Butter Falcon? He couldn't stop saying. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna. But you get it.
Hey man, what do they call it when the pet store got caught fudging up their taxes? What did they have to go through?
Monkey business.
And audit.
Oh, okay.
I'm writing for Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, dude. No, these are great. These are good. These are all gold. This shit's gonna go to the moon.
Put this on a golden record. Shoot this shit into space.
Yeah. No, that's the kind of jokes people want.
What do people want from this?
You know, I'm just a guy. Hey, I went to I was my friend's a therapist to a baseball player. He says he's freaking batty. You also do it with the cave guy.
Caveman. What did they say when the caveman went to therapy?
Yeah, they don't have like when you see caveman, rarely are they interacting with bats.
Yeah.
Did caveman?
Hey man, what did the caveman do on for his bachelor party?
I don't know.
He went clubbing.
You mean like clubbed a lady?
You don't have to make it violent.
No, dude.
Hey man, what does a vampire have around his house in terms of like plants?
A succubus.
God damn it!
Succulent.
God damn it!
I said succubus. I said succubus. And an accident said succulent.
If a comedian told jokes like that and the audience just kept guessing them, fuck! Fuck! Let me get one out!
Let me do it faster. I'm moving fast on the next one. Succubus. That's what
That's what a really horny immigrant gay guy said to a bus stop.
I was trying to think.
Succubus.
I was trying to think of the least offensive way to make exactly that joke.
Succubus.
Succubus. We got a bourbon tour coming through. They're gonna do distillery. We're gonna go get some more d'oeuvres. We're looking for like, is there anything special we could do for the tour? I succubus.
Succubus.
Great. That's perfect. No, that's what you gotta get, the succubus and the cannabis. And then my personal favorite one, the bus.
Man, these buses are all gonna go bad before winter. What are we gonna do? We cannabis.
We cannabis. How are we gonna preserve this bus?
This bus tour needs to last till winter. Or all through the winter. I cannabis.
Glass bottle prices for buses have gone through the roof. One beverage company, run by a very eccentric man, has a plan.
Pickle boss.
I put it in the brine. Brine bus.
Kimchi mobile.
It goes back to the anchors. And we just like to remind everyone that man is not ethnic.
We'd like to remind everyone he was born in Cincinnati.
That is a normal man. That is just a guy. Maybe head injury, maybe doing a bit.
We don't know.
And now, the weather. Thing we could call it.
Yeah, they finish a movie, they're like, it's in the can. They're like, well, it's good because it's not going to come out for another 6 months. It's got to be fresh.
It's in the can. We flushed it. We thought the cops were coming. The movie Blow has been thrown out a car window because a taxi on a highway scared the director.
The lady advertising free birds freaked everybody out.
Yeah. My thing with car stuff lately is,
Karma.
don't you think it's weird? Windshield wipers. That's not like a good idea.
They call them wipers, but I try and wipe my ass with them. I'm in jail.
They throw me in jail.
Throw me in jail. I'm bleeding.
They throw me in jail. They make me pay for the damage to the school bus. No, I mean, but windshield wipers, it's like, oh, it's a constant flow of rain. What are we gonna do? Get it out of here! Get it out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! You drive. I got this. Get out of here!
It's like a fly. It's like the rain is a fly. You're just like,
Get it out of here! Go on, get it!
The car's trying to get a bee away from it.
It's like you're like shitting your pants, and so you're just trying to wipe as you're shitting, and you're like, ah! I can't wipe fast enough.
The guy who doesn't realize you have to wait until you're done shitting to wipe his ass.
I'm using my windshield wiper logic.
The guy takes his shit and just keeps the bidet running the entire time.
You're driving on the highway and you're like, it's raining, and you can't see anything because your windows. Someone's like, hit the windshield wiper. You're like, yeah. I'm waiting until it's all here. Then I'm gonna get it at once.
I'm gonna get it all at once.
I'm just gonna get it all at once.
My windshield wipers broke, so I just put 2 toilets with bidets on the hood of my car.
I'm gonna do it poop style. Wait till all the rain's done.
I don't know why the bidet is gonna get the water off.
Yeah.
It's like oil and water. Bidet water, rainwater.
They should do that. I bet there's some liquid that water would bounce off of.
I'm gonna put some olive oil.
Put olive oil on your windshield.
I'm gonna oil up my car.
Suddenly you're going way too fast. That's how we got to space.
Hey, you did the Italian space program.
People are like, oh, we brought over the old ex-German Nazis, and they're the ones who got us to space.
No, we brought over Mario Batali.
We brought over Mario Batali.
He was a baby.
He was like, he's holding a piece of manicotti, like vertically. Astronauts going here.
Now, listen, the manicotti's falling out. That's going to be the jet
fuel.
If this was jet fuel, this manicotti'd be flying out of my hand right now. And then he squeezed it a little bit, but it's too greasy, so it does fly out of his hand. He's like, that but higher. Like space high.
And then he chomps it midair.
We got to go like space high on this one.
I'm talking space.
I'm talking space, baby.
Is that like a common thing when you're interviewing for a job at NASA? And they're like, what brought you here? Like, I'm trying to shoot for the stars.
You're fired.
I'm dreaming big.
What brought you into this interview? I don't know, car? Roads? Human evolution? How far back you want me to go?
A lady named Melanie at that reception.
She told me to take the elevator up to floor 3.
Yeah.
And wait for Elizabeth to buzz me in.
That'd be cool. Would you like a job with clearance? I'd be bad at having a job with clearance. I would just tell everybody.
I'd be like, I got clearance.
Not even that. I don't even have a secret.
I have it.
I get fired for telling people that I have access.
I could know secrets.
I can know. I'm just posting on Facebook. Guess who just got secrets?
I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Guess
but
who's allowed to hypothetically learn classified information?
I was waiting to tell everybody until it was a sure thing, but guess who just got a new job at Area 51? And then you comment, I just got fired.
Edit. You do the edit thing.
Edit. If anyone else is applying for the job at Area 51, don't tell anybody when you get it.
I don't want to delete this because all the likes it got, but I've been fired.
Anyways, listen to my podcast.
Third edit. I will be at the Tempe
I'll be at the
Chuckles.
I'll be at the Danville Fucktown Cum Hut.
It's Fuck Tower Comedy Hour. No, that's what it's all about. You think Ancient Aliens, they're ever gonna do an episode where they're like,
man, we got way too high for this one.
they're like space heaters. How the fuck did we get access to those?
We already got alien technology. You never heard of a space
Bunch
heater?
of college kids somehow forgot alien tech. And they're using it to lower costs on.
A space heater is what like an alien private detective calls his gun.
Yeah, I got a space heater.
Don't make me get the space heater out on you, sweetheart.
The space dame. And my mom's coming with corn.
Corn.
Yeah, they're bringing corn.
To seduce a woman with?
And if you do it right.
Like elote?
Elote. Elote.
Is that what Mexican guys say when they see Taylor Swift? Elote!
Elote. Well, te means you in Spanish. So elote is...
No, they're speaking English.
It's named elote because it's a corn that you can wave to your friend with.
Elote.
Yeah. Because most corn, you got like a plate of corn. Your buddy walks
try and
by.
wave a bowl
you
of-
just throw the corn in the air.
Like confetti.
Yeah.
And it's hot out that day, so it all pops. That would be cool.
And then the birds grab it midair. You don't even get to have the corn.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Hello, no!
Elote.
No elote!
Elote is good.
Yeah, well, those things were like, you can fry an egg on the sidewalk, it's so hot. Why don't they ever just like throw some corn kernels down and be like, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, why is the egg always the example?
Do some popcorn, man.
Well, like you
Do some Jiffy Pop on the
you
pavement.
could crisp some broccoli on that tarmac. You could fucking roast a portobello on that windshield.
You could dry out a mango on this thing.
You could seriously melt a hot fudge sundae on that yard.
Don't think about a milkshake. It's too hot. It'll melt.
You think anyone's ever been like, you go to like a Comfy Cow or whatever, you're like, yeah, I'd like to pre-order a thing. We're having a party. Can I get an ice cream sandwich? They're like, just one? You're like, well, party sandwich.
Party ice cream
Party
sandwich.
sandwich.
Like a 6-foot-long ice cream sandwich.
Like a 12-foot-long party ice cream sandwich.
Can you do like chocolate chips on the front end
Can you do
and like strawberry on the end?
Yeah.
In the middle, we can variate.
We'll just have packets of mayo and mustard.
Relish.
Yeah.
People can pick whatever they want.
I love a nice ice cream sandwich.
Ice cream party sub.
It's like those dudes building like the skyscrapers back in the day.
Yeah.
And they got their big work pails.
They're just all holding one party sub.
No, a guy's pulling out. Oh yeah, it's the last day.
They're on a girder. They all got
Yeah.
a party sub they're munching on, holding it up.
You know, they're all pulling out their lunchboxes. The guy's like, a turkey sandwich. Bologna. And another guy he just tilts his lunch pail. And just melted liquid, like milk falls out.
My wife packed me an ice cream.
And then 2 cookies.
Damn it! Even the M&Ms in this
Honey,
thing
you
are
gotta
melted.
tell me when I need to refrigerate it. They should have a contest for like science kids where it's like shoot a potato across Rhode Island. First person to shoot a potato across Rhode Island wins.
Gets a potato. Gets all the potatoes that didn't make it.
All of the smashed, dirty potatoes,
potatoes
covered
are
with
already
some
dirty.
weird form of propellant.
You gotta wash a potato before you cook it anyways. You're gonna clean it off.
Cover it in olive oil, put it in the potato gun.
Pew! Thanks.
We won Afghanistan.
Man, we should head back in there. We should just be like, psych.
Now that a bunch of you are missing hands, we're gonna attack.
Fooled ya. We just wanted the element of surprise back. You guys got us once. This is a prank 20 years in the making.
U.S. military retreat, and everybody grow beards, and we're gonna come back in a year, and we're gonna really confuse them. We're gonna do some real serious undercover shit.
All the women and like some Taliban guy comes up and it's like some woman's like out in a burqa like in daylight or whatever. Like, why don't you home? And then they take the burqa off. It's just a big Marine guy with a gun. Yeah. Why don't you go home?
Dun, 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 dun.
And then all the women start taking their burqas off.
They're like, well, I didn't know my
One of the Marines takes his burqa off, but he's just naked with a gun. I forgot. Listen, I kind of got into the role.
I forgot I became trans and converted to Islam since deploying.
It's been a long 20 years.
I forgot.
Well, this is a great recommendation for what I should do in Detroit.
No, Eric, you should go to that bank that's a architectural building.
Great, I'd love to go to a bank.
No, but it's a beautiful bank. Detroit's like impossible to. It's like, oh, you should go to the Motown Museum. It's great. It's just a house. Motown Museum is great. You should go to the Motown Museum. But
no, I'm gonna go to like the art museum.
Yeah. No, you should go to that bank place. It's beautiful.
I don't give a fuck.
It's beautiful. I bet you're gonna go to that bank and you don't even know it.
Probably. I mean, I might need to make a withdrawal.
You're not even gonna know.
You're not even gonna know, man.
You gonna eat a coney dog up there?
No, I don't think so.
Do you and your lady eat beef heart?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, well, that's the thing in coney sauce. Ground beef heart.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a Detroit thing or is that a Skyline too?
It's a Detroit thing. It's like a traditional coney thing.
Huh.
Beef heart.
Did I just get the heart? I've been wanting to try.
It's like the whole anchovies in Caesar dressing thing.
Yeah.
Or piss and vinegar. You don't have to put it in there.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't gotta.
It's not.
I'm gonna say that at a Subway next time. Anything else? Yeah, a little oil and piss and vinegar.
Piss and vinegar. What is? Oh, oil and vinegar. Sorry. Oh man, no wonder my girlfriend was mad.
I shouldn't have pissed
was
on that
covered in
whole
oil.
party sub.
No, she was covered in. I poured oil.
Yeah, a
on.
little switcheroo.
Yeah, I did
twist.
a twist.
Little twist.
Twist. I got a twist for you, buddy. Hey-o. I just twisted Eric's nipple. We're recording this in each other's laps.
We're recording this. We're sitting right next to each other.
Yeah.
We got our arms around each other. Oh, that hurts, but I don't curt. See, to you Detroities.
Just do what my hero Ludacris does and just say things you saw that day.
Cars, bank, couple of paintings.
You got this, this song?
Where'd that disco ball come from?
Oh, I cut it off right at the part I wanted to play. Now you can just keep grooving though.
I got a big weed stash, pocket full of cash, just seen a big old ass.
And that's the chorus of the song. He saw a big old ass.
I mean, just saw it. I saw it.
I saw a big old ass.
I saw it, dude. It was cool.
Did you hit it? No.
Oh, God, no.
Do you know them? No.
Just saw it.
I saw it.
That's all you guys like to know.
It's topical.
Topical?
No, I got a big weed stash, pocket full of cash, and I know that women exist.
You know, I like to do topical jokes. I write them on people's arms. Anyone done that one yet?
You know, you do a joke as topical, but it's about butt stuff, and then you go, this joke's topical and anal, or wait, what? Rectal. Rectal's the word I was thinking of.
Disturbed is playing too.
Are they? Ooh,
You do that at the Disturbed thing. Someone looks over you. That's corn.
That's corn. Is that who starts that song? He's just like, everybody, y'all ready? Like the drums doing the little like, tss, 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 like keeping the beat, and the bass is doing a little like walking. Louder than life. Y'all ready for Disturbed? Well, I think you all know us pretty well. Everybody ready? Sing it with me now. 4, 3, 2. He just holds out the mic. Ooh, ah.
And we're done.
The crowd does it. Ooh, ah. How about this day? How about you go see 9 Inch Nails, Snoop Dogg, Machine Gun Kelly?
9 Inch Nails isn't playing.
Yeah, it is. That's Saturday.
What? No, they aren't.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at a poster.
Are you looking at Ice 9 Kills?
No.
9 Inch Nails is not on here.
What poster are you looking? I'm looking at frontgatetickets.com.
Are you looking at it from last year or
Oh,
something?
no. Just keep looking at different images.
Just keep looking at different images.
Just keep clicking different images until you see the one that matches what I say. That's the real one.
I mean, every Louder Than Life is the exact same one. They just switch out like 3 acts.
Yeah, the way you do a Louder Than Life. Let's put together fictitious Louder Than Life days.
Disturbed.
Well, yeah, okay. You need a big metal band. So you got Disturbed.
Disturbed.
Then number 2 has to be like Ludacris.
Yeah, you got Ludacris.
And then number 3 is like
Trick Daddy.
Number 3 would be Trick Daddy. Number 3 would be Mastodon.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so like a little bit critically, some critical cred.
And then number 4 would have to be like some shitty band, like what's that band everyone hates? Tantric or whatever the fuck. Like, it was that band that was posting all the stuff online that everyone kept getting mad. They were like being trolls.
Oh, Trapped.
Trapped.
Yeah, they got Trapped. Seether. They got Slipknot.
And then you got like a local.
You got White Reaper.
White Reaper.
You got
Jeff Rosenstock. The Mahavishnu Orchestra.
You've got
a reunited Beatles.
Block Party.
Block Party.
You got the Bravery.
You got a cello tribute to John Prine.
You got an oboe. You got an oboe quartet doing John Prine tunes.
We got David Gilmour doing The Wall. I know it's normally Roger Waters, that's kind of his project, but we got David Gilmour doing it.
We got Mick Jagger doing The Wall.
We got Elton John remembering The Wall.
Elton John speaking. Elton John doing a Q&A.
Is there a Q&A? Billy Joel will be there in the crowd.
Bruce Springsteen just doing the monologue from his Broadway show.
Bruce Springsteen will be catering. You've never seen a man grill so much chicken breast.
Okay, that reminds me.
Just something cheap and efficient to keep the gas going. Here you go, Trapped.
Go Trapped.
Thanks, boss.
Thanks, boss. Quit it. That was never funny.
It was a mean nickname that Clarence gave me because I was too bossy.
All right, boss.
Okay, big man. Time to blow. And eventually Clarence he switched over to the saxophone. Originally he played. He originally just blew Bruce Springsteen as his part in the band originally.
Originally he just sucked off Bruce Springsteen.
Eventually Bruce was like, we could have a sax. I like how Joel Osteen was like, everybody likes Haley Joel Osment.
What about Joel Osteen?
Joel Osteen.
I'd love to see Joel Osteen come in on like a zip line over that church. And now, Joel Osteen.
They should do like they did with wrestling in the 90s, and Joel Osteen comes out with like...
Does a heel turn.
He's got it. No, he's...
I love Satan!
No, it's like Joel Osteen and Kate is being escorted to the ring by Kate Upton. And she like gives him a peck on the cheek before he goes up to the altar.
Woo! Yeah, has a preacher ever done like a turn like that?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
A heel turn.
And now I love Satan.
And what we have here, everyone, is the body of Christ. And it belongs in the dirt. Throw it on the ground.
So fucking elbow drops a cracker. Should we just burn this place down instead of moving?
I did think, I was like, it would be funny if we did. We're like, Sam, that place is falling apart. He's like, I had a house still.
Sam, that place was a shithole. Yeah, but what?
The other units were
fine.
He's like, I didn't have roof trouble because your floor was fine.
Your floor was good.
Your floor was my roof.
I want to go in there before we leave.
His place?
Yeah. If you're like, Sam, come on, we're headed out. Let me see your house.
You can easily get in there. Yeah, his daughter's window is the same as my window.
Oh, yeah, you just jump.
Yeah, so you can just like, it's one of those ones where you can just easily push it from the outside up.
We can give these kind of details because we're leaving.
Yeah.
We can tell people how to break into our house.
Yeah, we can tell
leave a key under the mat.
This is the easiest house I've ever lived in to break into. No, man, this what we should
I should have, when he talks about like by the 30th, I should have just been like, you're not even gonna put up a fight.
It's like you don't even care, Sam.
It's like you just don't even care.
Yeah. He texted me like, it must have been like 2 weeks ago at this point. He just said, did you move out?
Yeah, he texted me at one point. He's like, what's going on with Dan? Is he moving? I just never responded.
How do you know that, though?
I have no idea.
Because he must have come in here to fix something and seen that like all of my stuff is gone.
Did Dan die?
It is funny because I thought at one point responding and being like, no, question mark? And just seeing how he would reply.
Yeah. Are you and Eric bunking together?
Did you downsize all of your property? No, that would have been great. It said no question mark, and then I just respond, Sam, did you ever fix the front door? Oh my God, Sam, they stole everything.
Sam, I'm cleaned
They
out.
stole everything but my large objects that would need to fit in the truck. Those organized bastards. Yeah, he's a good guy.
You don't really have that much big shit though. What, that bookcase?
I got a bookshelf.
Oh yeah, that piano.
An organ, a dresser, a bed, big old chair. Just seen a big old chair. I'm sitting down. Legs real sore, lemonade in hand. Just sitting in a chair.
Saw a big chair. Wish I could have sat down.
Just seen a big old ass.
Saw a big old ass. You think Ludacris was just out of ideas? And he was like, anybody got any ideas? I saw a big old ass.
I saw a big old ass.
Okay, I can work with that.
I watched this thing about the thong song. It was on Vice.
Yeah.
And Cisco was like, yeah, my friends and I would all... Cisco has like a lisp. And
Yeah, my
he's a
friends
little
all-
bit of a closeted vibe.
Oh.
But maybe it's not closeted. Maybe he's just like a nerdy dude or whatever.
Yeah.
But a little bit of that like closeted vibe. But he's like, yeah, we were all really into these things called thongs. And we all really wanted to see one. And then my friend...
I wanted to see
I know, it's great. Like, literally, it sounds like children. He's like, my friend hooked up with a lady, and he came back, and he's like, guess what I saw? And I said, what? And he went, that thong.
And I said, that's genius.
Yeah, but it's like, aren't you a successful rapper?
Thong.
You and your whole crew are like, one day we'll see some underwear.
And also, that song came out when whale tails were huge.
I know.
Everybody was seeing a thong.
Yeah. There's a great moment when he's talking about the video, and they're like, we couldn't show thongs on TV, but then I realized we can just show them from the front. And I was like, so you mean just bathing suit?
Underwear. You mean underpants?
So we just know that they're thongs.
It's like Schrodinger's thong.
Yeah.
As long as she never turns around, all underwear is a thong.
It's a thong.
It exists as both a thong and boy shorts.
Yeah. Either way, I'm into it. You ever wear a thong?
Can't say I have.
You ever wear thong sandals?
Yeah, sure.
That's always a great thing when you're like 14 or 15, and then your like friend's mom is like, my thong is riding right up my crack. and then they just got some sandals on.
You fucker.
She just has some sandals on. I forgot my thongs.
I forgot my thongs. How many do you need? How many butts you got, Miss Gregor?
How many butts do you need, Mrs. Costanza? Young Jerry.
Yeah. Now, why do they do that? Why don't they make a young Jerry?
Young Jerry. They literally could, because George is friends with him as kids.
Yeah.
So they really could just have his George and Jerry on a show as kids.
Kramer has a cameo every couple episodes.
Yeah, Kramer is he is Bob Sacamano type thing, where it's like other characters mention a guy named Kramer doing stuff.
And then Kramer.
I heard a kid 2 towns over. It's fucking crazy.
Won't stop saying the N-word. I don't know why it's remarkable. It's 1952.
We're old-timey Seinfeld.
Yeah, fuck modern Seinfeld. What about Victorian Seinfeld?
Apple cart? What if it has bananas?
Fainting couch. What do you mean? The couch can't faint.
What, the couch fell over? It used to be tall?
Why did the couch bump its head?
Just Seinfeld alone in his room as a child at full volume.
What's the deal?
Your high-pitched cracking voice. Why do we call them go-karts? All carts go.
You know what they should call other kinds of carts? Stop carts.
Stop cart.
That's a bumper cars or stop carts.
You don't call cars go cars.
You call them cars.
If they make go-gurt, I can have an ending tag to this joke. But it's the 50s.
They don't have a stop girt.
Why are we only putting go in front of carts and gurts?
There's plenty of things that go. A go plane.
Speaking of which, good night.
I heard about a biplane. Is that a plane that flies forwards and backwards?
Good night. And then his mom just goes, he cuts to his mom in the door. Good night.
Good night, honey.
Supper? It's not a cool kid on AIM. It's a meal. It's not my pal. Why are we saying sup?
Who's Is it short for Ernie or Ernest?
Borg 9? What happened to the other 8?
What happened to the other 8 Borgs?
Hey!
Did you hear about Elon Musk?
No.
He wants to go to space.
What? Copycat. Lance Bass already did that dream.
I wonder if Grimes is ever like, so what do you want to go to space so bad for? Space pussy?
No, she's gonna go to space too. That is funny. Do you think she's like, there's like an awkward thing where she's like, oh, I thought it was both of our dreams to go to space.
And he's like, oh.
He's like, well, I run $1 billion company.
You've got a single.
You do music.
I don't know if you're going to be able to afford to get a seat.
They're talking. He's like, well, we would love you to go to space together, but I would just be another trip where I have to pay for it. And then she's like, well, I'll arrange a lot of it. He's like, you know that's not true.
You know that's not going to happen.
You know I'm going to be the one who ends up doing all of the work.
Because when I let you do it, you buy the most expensive stuff because it's not your money.
Yeah. No, pregame. The purpose of pre-gaming is so that when you show up, the party's already going, baby.
In your mind.
Yeah. Because otherwise you show up and you're like, hey, where do I put my coat?
Start coat check.
Like, if you pregame, you show up and you're like,
Just whip your dick out.
my coat's tied around my waist in front of my pants because I peed.
I peed. I used to go to parties and I would post game, and then everyone would go, Eric, you're just an alcoholic.
Yeah. my college
I'd be drinking at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Post game.
my move was out in college. I would just try to get so drunk that
I'd pee my pants.
no, I would try to black out,
Yeah.
and then ultimately I would try to get so drunk that like people wouldn't want me to leave because it was unsafe.
Yeah.
And then I would sneak it. That was my like move.
Wait, you would get that drunk before you got there?
No, like we'd be at the party and I would get so drunk to the point where people would be like, yeah, don't let Dan ride his bike home. And then I'd be
What
like,
was your end game
I'll
there?
show you. My end game was riding my bike home. My end game was being a successful spy type. My end game was eluding my friend's concern for my safety.
So you kind of turned into the Pink Panther when you drink.
I would try to work myself into a corner. It'd be like if you're it's like a Grand Theft Auto, like, I'm going to get a few stars off the bat.
Before I get this mission going, I want the cops on my tail.
Let's have some fun, baby.
Come on, let's make it a challenge.
Yeah. First, let's kick down a few locked bedroom doors of this party.
Good job. You guys fucking? Oh, you're crying.
Oh, this was a dog that was being kept in here because otherwise it'll rip up everything. And it's out.
And it's out.
Whoops, and it's freaked out because I kicked down the door and it's biting everyone's legs.
This sounds like a real memory.
Well, I'll use this distraction to
Ride my bike.
my bike. Everybody sing Slipknot. Waka, waka, waka. No, that was a fun. No, I had this party and this band's playing, and they're like, "This is one of the best punk bands in town," and that's what they said. So this band's gonna be with the Bohannons. They're the best punk band in town, and they're watching this other band, and they're playing like Black Sabbathy, like Cool Kid, like garage. Yeah, like garage. The guitar player actually quit in the middle of their last song. He quit the band.
That's punk rock.
Because it was 4 people, and then they got the one guy's lead guitar player. In their last song, he's playing. All of a sudden, he just starts hitting the guitar. Completely abandons playing the actual notes. Starts hitting it, puts the guitar down, and then just starts sort of like making it feedback. And it's like, look, buddy, just because you don't want to be in the band anymore doesn't mean you have to make all this racket.
Can't you close? It's a punk song. There's only 30 seconds in every song.
You couldn't have made it the last. This is literally the outro of the song. You couldn't just finish it?
He wanted to make a dramatic exit.
It was nice, though, because he did hang out with the other band members after the show and help them pack up. I don't think there were any hard feelings about his abrupt departure mid-set. Or post-set.
Post-set.
No, but that band...
Post-set.
They were just doing rock-like stuff, and I'm like, that band was cool. And then the guy's like, yeah, there are no more bands. And then I was like, what about that punk?
What happened to music?
No, I said, what about that punk band? And they went, that was them. I'm like, that's not punk. No, what?
That was Sabbath, baby.
That was just guys with tattoos. That's not. Just because you guys are dirtbags doesn't mean.
Wait, do you think punk music is just being a piece of shit with an instrument?
Just because you all drank a bunch of fucking Busch Light before you got up here.
Punk rock.
I was able to actually dance to this. Not like dance in quotes.
Not like pogo around.
Not sweaty dancing.
I would slow dance with my lady.
Yeah. Man, that was very silly.
You ever do a little slow dancing?
I like to slow dance from time to time. My problem in high school was always...
I get too hard.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, not too hard.
I didn't pop out
But it
my
was that
pants.
thing where it was like, this is enjoyable. But I can't enjoy it too much or else...
I'm too neurotic about my erection.
I'm going to... Well, because you're slow dancing usually in dress pants.
It's true.
The thinnest of pants.
Pajamas, basically.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, let's get some long basketball shorts and then have you touch ladies closer than you normally do.
Never closer.
In front of all of your peers and teachers And a lot of people have cameras.
Oh.
No, I do like a little slow. I like to get on the dance floor.
I've never had an erection.
I don't think I've ever had an erection.
Gotten 8 women pregnant.
What?
No.
You say 8?
No, I ate women pregnant.
I ate women pregnant. My Chinese neighbor told me that his wife is expecting, and also he had dinner. It was it told him very fast.
My wife, is she expecting? Oh, really? How far along is she? I don't know. She expecting me to fuck her when she get home.
Pocket full of grass, big bunch of cash.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I've been trying to think of. I've been reading Huck Finn.
Whoa.
And I've been trying to think of like new fun Southern phrases.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some new ones. I think I got a good one. It starts.
All right. Well, we had to cut that, but and we're back.
No, I got a good one. Boy, you about as useful as a pocket full of ice cubes.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start using that one.
Yeah, that's good.
I'd like that one to catch on.
Pocket full of ice cubes. I was Jaco Pastorius. One of the last albums he made was a steel drum, famous jazz bassist.
Yeah.
One of his last, only like one of 2 albums he made. He's like, I'm gonna do steel drums.
Was he living next to me in his dying years?
Yeah. So Jaco Pastorius did a steel drum album, and then he died.
Yeah.
So that's what I watched.
That's his legacy.
No, but that was an insult I kept doing to my girlfriend. I went, "Why don't you go make a steel drums album and fuck off?" Why don't you go make a steel drums album and go die, dummy?
Fuck you. Go make a steel drums
How about
record.
you go make a steel drums album and go hang out in Florida?
Get in a fight.
Yeah, go fight. Go fight at a Santana concert.
Why don't you go get in a fight?
How about you go get... I'm so mad at you. I really hope you get in a fight.
Boy, you about as good as a sock full of ice cubes. Keep going back to that well.
Ma'am, I need that like I need a shoe full of ice cubes.
Well, shit my pants.
Well, what's a thing that is bad, like a bad idea?
Well, if you're gonna give me that kind of price, why don't you just come over here and shit my pants?
That's about as silly as a gun on a baby. We'll do that right after we give the horse the keys. Hey, what is the favorite ride at amusement parks for art enthusiasts? Van Gogh cards.
Hey, where did the pirates stop on the road trip for
Garbies?
Arby's. Hey, where did the car stop for gas stack?
Shell.
Carbies.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna start calling it when I fill up my tank. Ooh, car needs a snack.
Garbies.
Better stop at the Carbies.
Yeah, Carbies, Cardies.
I go through Arby's and I'm like, I'll take a gallon.
Yeah, if anyone does have a thought, call in and let us know.
1-800 fuck you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Edgy.
All right, don't forget, for more episodes, funnydinner.com.
Funnydinner.com.
Send us Yahtzee. We'll
You know,
play
my
it live
computer
on the air.
did. I forgot about this, but a few days after we went to that website, my computer did have like a weird thing where my mouse went away, and I had to like do a bunch of like resetting it to like get everything back.
I had something weird happened to my computer too. Do you think funnydinner.com is spyware?
I think funnydinner.com, the fake website we found.
All right, do not go to funnydinner.com.
Instead, go to cumtown. Or go to
Go to npr.org.
Go to
Email Terry Gross. Get us on Fresh Air.
Hey, and seriously, I know that this is like we don't normally like to like ask for stuff like this, but honestly, if anyone knows Joe Rogan or can get us in touch, we would really like to get this podcast to the next level. And we would really, you know what I mean? Anything you can do to help us.
Just text Joe Rogan.
Get the word out there.
Call Joe Rogan for us on his house phone.
We think we'd be great on it.
We'd kill it.
Anything anyone can do
We
to
can
help.
smoke weed.
Those are my favorite posts, when it's just some comic who's like, I'm really trying to take it to the next level. If anyone can help me at all with anything in any way, literally anytime. I don't
Can
know.
anyone just give me money?
Money or some
Whatever.
help.
Please help me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of that. FunnyDinner.net.